bra sticking out. Sorry. Let's put those girls away. Jesus. No, I'm down too low. Okay, I gotta share myself. Oh, I got people. Hi, everybody. I didn't think anybody was on. Haven't been live in so long. Hi, everybody. How are you guys? Hello, hello. Hey, Tammy. Hi, Julie. Hey, Patty. Hi, Virginia. Hey, Carolyn. Hi, Karen. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, everybody. I'm back. No, I'm back tonight and tomorrow. I'm so tired. My son's graduating, so I've been running him around all day. Driving makes me so tired. But I'm going to do a dog themed sign. This sign is from Three Birds Nest Company. Linda has great signs. And I think her business is on break. So I didn't message her to tell her I was going live, but this is from Three Birds Nest Company. And then from Country Charm Wreaths, who I'm promoting tonight, Jenny, I just love her. Is Jenny on? Hi, everybody. Hi, Belinda. Hi, Mary. Hey, Jamie. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Jennifer. Hi, Tracy. And this is from Country Charm Wreaths. And Country Charm Wreaths, you can look her up on Facebook. I think Jenny has an Etsy shop. Yeah. So she sent me the wolf and then the dog print. Isn't it so cute, the dog paw? So cute. So I'm going to be doing those tonight, but I wanted to show you a few things that Jenny also makes from Country Charm Wreaths. Hi, Michelle. Tomorrow night I'll be promoting Michelle. So Jenny sent me, they're so cute, and y'all know I'm obsessed with Halloween. Sorry, guys, when I first came on, all my boobs were out. She sent me, first off, she sends them in this adorable box. How cute is that? It's like, oh my God, they're so cute. And they're little Oreo spiders. Aren't they so cute? Because y'all know I love my fake bakes. So it comes in green, orange, and purple. So you guys, if you want these, you can get them from Country Charm Wreaths. I should have messaged Jenny. Is Jenny on? Could someone message Jenny and tell her I'm live? Hi, Jessie. Hey, Jamie. Aren't they so cute? So you can get the dog print and paw from Country Charm Wreaths. You can get the spiders from Country Charm Wreaths. I just seen on Facebook, she did a huge eyeball. Oh, I gotta have those. I gotta have those. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. I forgot to tell her. What else did she do? Hold on. There's one more thing I brought up. Where'd I put it? Oh, I think I left it in the other room. Hold on. I gotta grab it. They're so cute. Oh my God. Did I not bring it in? I left it on the couch. Sorry. Thought I brought up everything. And then she does snow cones. She sent me these. I already used one in a wreath. I did it in a scarecrow. So she sent me 3 different colors of snow cones. And she actually does this live on her Facebook page. So make sure you're checking her out at Country Charm Wreaths. And after this live's over, I will share that link below in descriptions. So you could get the snow cones, the dog, paw print, and bone, and the little cookie spiders from Country Charm Wreaths. Love Jenny. I love those eyeballs she just did. Before I start with my dogs, I just want to show you guys a couple things. I've been going crazy with my fake bakes, if you can see it over there. So cute. If you guys wouldn't mind sharing, I'd really appreciate it, because sharing is caring. And I haven't been live in forever, so I need to build that back up. Now, I have a bunch of fake bake stuff going on. And I haven't been on YouTube, so I just want to show you guys. Look, I did a Frankenstein fake bake cake. Isn't it so cute? So I did this in my design group. I did another one. Hold on. I love that one. That one was a real cake I seen someone make on Facebook. And I was like, oh, I can do that in a fake cake. And then I did a spider. And then I made a spider. Oh, he's got a glue up. A spider cake. Isn't he cute? Look at his big tongue with the sprinkles on it. I think his tongue should come up a little bit more, but it's already all dry. I am going to be selling these in my Etsy shop. I'm going to be listing them very soon. I just wanted to seal them before that. I know, aren't they so cute? I don't know if I showed you guys the candy corn, so let me go grab it. Whoa. His tongue almost fell over. Don't fall, Spidey. I put him on a teeny tiny stand, and I should have did a bigger one. Hold on. I don't know if I showed you guys this. It's been so long, I can't remember if I showed you or not. And then I did a candy corn ghost one. Did I show you guys this one? I can't remember. Isn't it cute? I love candy corns. So then I did the candy corn ghost. I got one more and that's it. I had to show you. It's so cute. Oh. And this one, it's not done. I have to get a new center. Uh-oh. And then I did a huge macaroon. Now the center's not right. I got to put a new one in there. But isn't it cute? It's a giant macaroon. I'm going to do those all in different sizes and stack them up on each other for Christmas. Aren't they so cute? I had to show you. I love doing the fake bakes. I'm getting ready behind me. I'm prepping it all to do a chocolate dream lovers cake. It's going to have everything chocolate on it. You guys, that spider cake, I got black glitter. I mean, I did that a month ago, over a month ago. And hi, Kara. There's black glitter still all over my craft room. But I'm going to pan down. And if you guys, again, wouldn't mind sharing, I'd really appreciate it. I appreciate all you joining me. I missed you guys so much. And I will be live tomorrow. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do tomorrow. And then we'll get started. So tomorrow, I'm going to be promoting. These are the girls in my design group. So this was made by M&B's Creations. And again, I'll show her this more tomorrow. But she made the scarecrow with the legs. Isn't it so cute? I love it. And again, I'll have these links below for you guys if you want to go get them. And then it came with the arms, the face, and the legs. So I'll be doing this one tomorrow. I got to go make sure I got all the stuff to match it though. Holy cow. And so cute. But tonight we're promoting Jenny from Country Charm Wreaths, so make sure you check her out. I'm going to pan down and we're going to get started. Let me just move some things over. You guys, this house is just, they're doing my staircase wall because I wanted to get rid of those rails, remember? And now I'm like, ooh, I don't think I like it. A little too late for that. I think I just got to see it finished because I'm like, ooh, I can't see up there no more. But I wanted it, so it is what it is. Am I straight? Okay. All right, so I am using, and if you guys are watching the replay, hi, Jenny. There she is. You're cooking dinner watching you. Okay. What was I saying? I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, if you're watching the replay, don't forget that you can share still. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Share, 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 share. All right, so I'm using a 15-inch black work wreath form. You can get these, well, work wreath forms are hard to get right now, but you can try Craft Outlet, The Wreath Shop, Deco Exchange. Just look around. Hopefully someone has them. I know there was a big shortage on them. Thank God I stock up. And if you don't have a work wreath form, a work wreath form comes with these ties already attached. If you don't have one, you just have a regular wreath form. You're just going to use 10 pipe cleaners on the top or bottom, 8 on top, and they're about 4¼ inches apart. Okay. Thank you, Jacqueline. I know I love my staircase. I'm the wall. Ooh, the wall. I'm used to seeing all those spindles, which I never liked. Of course, they're pretty and white. I don't know. The wall's up now, so. And I am using this open checkered black and white mesh. And I hope I have enough because I'm only got these 2 open rolls, so. Let's hope it works. Or we're going to have to add some other mesh in there. So I'm just going to cut a line and cut off the end nasty piece. It'll be fine. Hi, Nancy. Thank you. Okay, so let's go. It will be taken getting up to used to. Oh, all right. So I'm just going to put my mesh right in the tie and twist it off. And then we're going to go all the way around and do poofs. Now, I don't measure my poofs. I just put them in, let's just say anywhere from 10 to 12 inches. And you want to make sure that the sides of your mesh stay on the side as you're scrunching it. It's just easier for your poofs to poof up. You're not going to sit there and fight it. I don't know if I'm going to have enough mesh. I really wanted solid black, but I don't have any solid black. It's like son of a gun. This Corona's just messing everything up. Yes, Michelle, that scarecrow is adorable. And I just did a scarecrow from Old Lang Farms. Now, hers are all sold out, I believe. They usually sell out. And she already listed them. So I believe they're sold out, but you might want to check. But Michelle does them too. She's in my group. I love her. The girl can make anything. See, I fake it till I make it. Michelle's really gifted. The girl can do anything. If I can't do something, I just message Michelle. Michelle, help. I need you to make me this or this. Oh, and tomorrow I'll show you the balls, the fabric ornament balls she sent me. Oh, they're so pretty. Those must have took time. I don't think I'm that patient. I joined the Ornament Girl to learn those. I'm just not that patient. Uh-oh, I don't think we're gonna have enough mesh. I might have to run downstairs and get a different one. Oh, shoot. That's right. We'll make it work. Michelle's on Being Creations. She's on Facebook. She's on Etsy. She's on, I believe, Shopify. Michelle, are you on YouTube? Do you have Instagram and Pinterest? She could put her link. Michelle, just go ahead and share your stuff. Jenny, you can share your links too. But I will have all those links after this video. I'll put them in descriptions later tonight. I gotta go do a few things. I hate doing computer stuff. It takes me forever. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna have enough. She has them all. She has them all. So just M&B Creations on everything. Just like Laura Jean's Wreath Room. That's the same name on all my, what do I want to say? What's the word I'm looking for? On all my business pages. All right, I'm going to cut this off because it's not big enough. Oh, I was really hoping I had enough. Whoa. I don't think I do. I might have to run downstairs. All right, so because I didn't have enough, let me just cut that off onto the floor. I'm going to grab a zip tie. I have one in my jeweler. I need a zip tie. Okay. Oh. Hi, Judy. How are you, sweetie? How are you? Owl's no longer my moderator, you guys. I don't have one anymore. There was no problem. Me and Cheryl still friends. Love her to death. We just went our separate ways. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I don't have a moderator. So you're going to have to wait for my live because I didn't put all the stuff up ahead of time. I'm a little bit of a procrastinator when it comes to the computer. Hold on, guys. It won't go in. What the frick is it? There we go. I had to fight that one. All right. Just going to cut that off. So what I did, because I ran out of mesh, is I zip tied this right in front of this mesh. So in front of the last tie that I ended in. And then we're just going to continue on like it's the same roll. Hi, Diane. How are ya? Hello, hello, everybody. Haven't seen you guys in so long. I'm like, oh my God, they're all going to forget me. Then someone messaged me on my, who was it? Laura Jean, when are you going to be live again? I'm like, I'll be live tomorrow, and then I never went. That was a couple days ago, so I apologize. I had contractors and stuff show up that I completely forgot were coming. So that was a really busy day. But I'm live. So I'll be live tonight, tomorrow. I don't think I'm back to my normal schedule yet. You guys, this house is taking forever when you're doing it by yourself. I underestimated the time of work to paint trim. Like, you have to go over it so many different times, just that one, ugh. I kind of wish I didn't start it, but I did, so now I gotta finish it. Yeah, all right, you guys, I don't have enough of this mesh to go up. I gotta run downstairs. I didn't bring up another roll. You should bring up a backup, just in case, but I guess I didn't. Maybe I was just hoping. I think I'm gonna do the inside with black, because I think I have some open rolls. You guys, I gotta run down to the basement. That's where my spy room is. I'm really sorry. I know you guys, some of you are going to mess with me saying I was not prepared or I'm unorganized. And I get it. You don't need to tell me. But I'll be right back. Go grab a snack and then come on back. I'll be right back. I stole that from Wendy. How you doing? Oh, I found this one, but it's different. So I'm just going to do black in the middle. Sorry about that, guys. I was hoping it was enough, and I guess it wasn't. But that's okay. Just because you only got a little bit of each colors, you can still make this work, because y'all know I'm going to cover it all up anyways, and you're not going to notice. So I'm just going to put solid black in the middle. Whew, I'm out of breath. Okay, so I'm going to cut this up so I have a nice straight line. And I'm just using a solid black now. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. This is all gonna be black and white, so it's not really gonna matter. Right? You just have to use what you have on hand. It's hard to get black right now, but it's all sold out. And I didn't realize I was low, because I don't usually run out of things. And I was like, oh my God, I'm out of black? Because y'all know Halloween's my favorite. I gotta have black. Don't worry, I'll find it. I just haven't looked. I've been buying like, and I'll show that tomorrow also after my live. Some things that I've ordered that I'll be doing in my design group. And if you guys really miss me, you can all hop over there and join the group. My group is a design group, LJ's Designers Loft. It is a Facebook group. It is $20 a month. And you get 8 to 9 tutorials a month, so you get 2 a week. unless there's, you know, an extra day in that month. Sometimes you get 9. I think one month I had 10. Right? It is. It's crazy. It's crazy. I went and stocked up. I found 50-yard rolls at Craft Outlet in the Wreath shop last month, and I bought so many reds, so many black. You know, you got to think ahead as wreath makers. And solid colors are definitely the ones you want to stock up on the most, because you can always get a printed ribbon or something at Michael's, Hobby Lobby. You know, solids are the ribbons that you want to, you know, you got to have solids in with your printed, because you can't do all print. Not that I haven't. Laura, I have a Facebook page, Expressions by Phyllis. Maybe you can tell me what you think of some of my wreaths. Phyllis, can you message me on Facebook and let me know that? Because I probably won't come back and see this. So just message me over on Laura Jean's Wreath Room and let me know what your page is. And I will go check it out. For sure. This mesh is a lot thinner, but that's okay, because I'm going to cover it up anyway. Craft Outlet they did? Craft Out, I haven't been on there. I got to go look. I've been shopping in a lot of Etsy shops, and I got my box today, and I'm waiting for a few more to come in, because, you know, you got to get the stuff ahead of time for Christmas and Halloween. Halloween's not a problem. I got, like, so much Halloween. It's crazy. But, the, Christmas I've been stocking up on. I didn't have as much Christmas as I do Halloween. I love Halloween. I mean, I have embellishment things, but not, like, you'll see. I'll show you tomorrow. They're so cute. And it's a new shop. I believe this one's a new shop. I've ordered from a few new shops. It's always nice to find new shops. But you guys make sure you're checking out Country Charm Wreaths and M&B Creations, because they are very gifted, talented ladies. And they can pretty much make whatever. Thank you, Maver. All right, so I went all the way around. I'm going to cut this piece off. I think I went all the way around. I went all the way around. Let's cut that off. And I'm going to do a crossbar. Kind of looks like a flower. Let's put a crossbar in here, because you know I'm going to cover that hole. Because you know I'm going to make a big bow. That's my thing. Yes, I'm going live tomorrow too. Yep, I'm going to be live tomorrow to do the scarecrow from M&B Creations. All right, so I think, what do I got? The sign. I'm trying to think. I wish this was an evergreen. They're much easier to bend than these. Do I want to bend it? I think I'm going to a little, but not a lot. So I'm just going to pull on it. Just a little. Okay, that's good. I just wanted it a little bit so it wasn't so round. I like a more longer looking. So I'm going to go ahead and take my pipe cleaner. I'm going to wrap it around the inside bar. Crossbar. I'm going to go underneath the reform bar and back up, and I'm going to keep just twisting the rest of it around the pipe cleaner. Yeah, I try to stock up on everything, because especially now, like when wreath forms are in stock, I try to buy at least 10 of every color, and I might already have 10 of every color. But you know, people just aren't keeping up with things because of Corona in certain factories or whatever. So if I see it, I'm trying to stock up, because I don't like running out of things at all. Yep, Hobby Lobby has Christmas out. I seen it yesterday. I'm like, oh, and they have fall out. And I was going to grab a ribbon, but I was like, oh, that's right. They don't got the freaking coupon. So I was like, I guess I'll wait, because I don't want to pay 10 bucks for it when I know I can get it for 5. All right, so I'm now going to cut down some mesh. I did not cut any mesh, the 10-inch mesh down, because I wasn't sure which one I wanted to do or what method, and now I got to think. You know what? I might cut this down to put in the center. I'm gonna cut the rest of this piece down to put in the center for my mesh. So let's just even that back out. We're gonna make it work. If it kills me, I'm gonna do it. And again, it doesn't really matter because I cover these up so much. So let's cut this at, I don't know, 12 inches. I'm just gonna fold it and then I'm just gonna scrunch it. Because it's going in the center, you're not gonna see it anyway. This is just to help fill in. Should have cut 3 of them. All right, let me grab a half a pipe cleaner. I keep losing everything. I know they don't. I was like, oh, I'm going to grab that sunflower ribbon and I'll just use my coupon. And then I was like, no, wait, they don't have the coupon. So sad. And all the girls there keep trying to talk me into get work in there. I'm like, you guys, I do not want a job that I have to go outside my house, okay? Not going to happen. Plus, I would owe my paycheck every week and then some. There's just no way. Especially at Christmas time. Because I'm at Hobby Lobby at Christmas time almost every day. That's why they all know me. It's so funny. Lord Jean. They're so sweet. I love the girls at Hobby Lobby. Melissa, Adriana, Bonnie, and I forget all their names. Helen and Angela. Hi, ladies. They don't usually watch me on YouTube. They Instagram stalk me, she said. I miss that coupon, though. I use that coupon a lot. Look how funky this is looking. You guys are like, dear Lord, what is she doing? It'll be fine. I hope. One can only hope. Oh, we need one more. Why did I throw that down? I got to do one more. See? I got to use the rest of it. It's all good. Hobby Lobby mesh, the premium mesh is pretty good. I mean, I'll usually buy their natural burlap, you know, the natural mesh. I always get that there because online it's just way too much. Craft Outlet wants like $11.50 for it. And if you get it when it's 50% off, you know how they do it. Hi, Dee, how are ya? When they have their mesh on sale every other week, you want to grab it and stock up on then. But I like their premium mesh. I use that at Christmas time. And their premium orange, it's got the foil going through it at Christmas. And if I'm in a rut and can't get it, I will use it. If it's really thin, I'll double it. But it's not bad. But even the basic mesh at Craft Outlet, like this is a basic mesh, is great. So I usually just buy my mesh from Craft Outlet, but I do buy certain ones from Hobby Lobby. All right, so I didn't figure out how I wanted to do my 10-inch. And I have, let's see, what did I bring up? What did I bring up? So I have the checkered, the white, oh my God, why can't I think? Border stripe? It's like, oh my God, what's the name of this mesh? I never know the names of things. The white border stripe with the black, and then the black with the white. So I'm thinking, let's just do cruffles. We're just gonna add cruffles. I was going to do full ruffle and rolls, but I think I'm just going to do cruffles, woodland ruffles, some cruffles, and I'm just going to do all 3. Let's use this one up first. See how it works. Yeah, their Christmas mesh, it's premium. It's the premium mesh. Is nice. Their mesh, everyday mesh. I mean, some of it really depends. Like some of it, if it's a thicker and not thin mesh, it's not bad. But, you know, I try not to buy unless it's the premium or the natural. just because the natural mesh anywhere else, they want like 11 something for it. And I'm like, yeah, great. I will buy it if I can't find it. I'm going to cut these 3 colors. Let's do them 18 inches long. So we're going to need 9 of them because we're going to alternate. So we got 3. Oh no, we need more than 9. 3. I don't know what I'm saying. Uh-oh. I don't know if I brought up enough of that other one. Son of a gun. We're just going to make it all work. Don't worry about it. 3, 6. Oh, I didn't bring another checkered up. I do not want to run back downstairs. I wasn't going to do it this way. I was going to do poof, ruffle, and rolls. Usually I have this all prepped, but you know, you guys can watch me prep stuff and hang out and chat. And I might have to go downstairs again. I didn't bring enough 10-inch up. We got 3, 6, 9. 3. Come on, let's get it to work. I'm gonna cut these first because they're bugging me. 3. I can't get them to stay. Stay. I think we got it. Come on, slide down. Going to use the rest of this one. I'll use the rest of this one, which isn't exactly 18, but it'll be fine. And then we need what? Two of these or 3? 1. I'm just going to cut 3 because I don't feel like coming back to it, and I didn't count. 2. I know. My video is always a hot mess, aren't they? Oh. All right, let me just toss these on the floor, and we're just going to add some. Did I cut? Yeah. Did I cut these ones right? All right. So, these are 18 inches, Michelle. Michelle, I cut them 18 inches long. 10-inch mesh, 18 inches long. All right, so we're going to do the woodland ruffles. So all you're going to do is the natural side that wants to roll up on you. You're just going to grab each end, and this is the shorter one. And you're going to roll them towards each other and then scrunch. Okay, that's a woodland ruffle. We're going to alternate them around the wreath. Oh, thank you, Michelle. You guys are so sweet. I love you guys. I really do appreciate all of you so much. Appreciate you guys joining me tonight. I really didn't think anybody was like, no, but I haven't been live in so long. I'm gonna be like, Laura, who? Who's live? Oh, that girl, we haven't seen her in so long. But I'm gonna post up some sneak peek videos or pictures, maybe a video of some of the things I got done. I'm still on the main floor though. It's so time consuming. And that wall, I'm like, oh, I hope I like it when it's done. I'm so sad. Thanks, Diane. You guys know though, I'm trying to get this done because once I really start Christmas and Halloween, I'll be on here all the time. I mean, I'm going to be blowing up a lot this Christmas because my YouTube channel's been dead and I haven't made any money. So I'm like, I got to get my lives going. Oh, was that next? No, it was the... I mean, it doesn't really matter, but your order. But I'm going to do them in order. I was happy to get the notification. Oh, you got a notification? Yay! YouTube, Facebook? You got it on Facebook? Yeah, Facebook, no. I had to put in a ticket with Facebook. The girls in my group aren't getting, when I go live in my group. I usually do tutorials, but I went live, and a lot of them say they don't get the notifications. So I had to put in a ticket with Facebook. But that can take anywhere from a couple of weeks to a month for them to fix it. They usually do if you put in a ticket, though. It just takes them a while. So, hopefully... You guys, you should see how fat Blue's getting. Blue is huge. He's so big. My little kitty just blew up. And he loves it outside. He loves sitting in the rain. He's so weird. Do you get to keep the spin? Yeah, I'm keeping them. Well, the wall's built and I just got to get used to it. I'm just not used to it. But I'm the one who wanted it. So I told my husband this morning, I go, I don't know. I got to get used to that. He's like, it's not finished and you wanted it, so get over it. I was like, whatever. But it's there. The spindles and the banister, I'm going to try to list them and sell them. Or maybe, you know, we might sell the house in 3 years. So maybe I'll leave them for the other people. And if they want to put the spindles back up. But you guys, it was so hard to keep up with the, you know, I got animals. And the hair, you could see them hanging down over. It would fall on the bar below, the couches. You constantly had to vacuum. And not to mention the great room windows, my bedroom door is across from it, and then across from my bedroom door is my bathroom. So I could sit on my toilet and look out my bedroom door over to the great room windows and wave to people. And I hated that, you know. Sometimes I walk out into the hallway in my underwear, and if it's nighttime, it's like a huge fishbowl. I don't have blinds on the upper part. And I'd just be like, I mean, there's really not a house directly across. My tank top will not stay up. Jesus. But I'm like, Mike, you know, I feel like I'm flashing people. So I think once it's painted, it doesn't matter. It's what oh, I did this one. All right, I'm all done on the bottom. So I'm going to jump up to the top ones and just do that. But yeah, I think I'm just not used to it. Our family is finally finished now. We have to finish the rest of the woodwork. Yeah, the woodwork. So I started with the woodwork thinking, let me get, you know, I did the staircase first, me and Lisa. Let me get the hardest thing out of the way. And then the trim is but it's so time consuming. You have to scrub all the trim down to get all the dust and dirt off of it. Then you have to go over it again with a deglosser because I didn't want to sand and get dust everywhere. So it's a cloth with degloss stuff that takes the gloss off. So your primer will stick to it. So I have to go over that again with the deglosser. Then I have to prime it 2 times and paint it 3 times. So what's that, 6 to 7? Just the one area. I really underestimated the work. So I got sick of that and moved on to the walls and decorating other things, and I'll probably do that last. But I did do the kitchen windows, and oh my God, it looks so pretty. It's just so much brighter in the house. All that oak everywhere was just dating it. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm at least trying to get the dining room, family room, kitchen areas done. I don't know if I'll have it all done this year. I'm trying. But it's a lot by yourself. It's so much. It's overwhelming. And in the beginning, I would whine. I'd get up and be like, it's so overwhelming because it's so many projects. So it would take forever. Like, what do I want to do today? And I would procrastinate and probably take 100 breaks. But I've been really focused. Like, Lord, did I skip one? I did. It was pushing down. All right, let me move this one over. So yeah, I kind of, do you ever procrastinate when you don't want to do something and it just takes you forever? Yeah, I had to stop doing that. I was like, Laura, no one's helping you but you. Lisa ditched me after the stairs. She's like, I'm out. She hasn't even called me in 7 weeks. So I had to call her like, Lisa, really? You don't have to help me, but don't avoid me. Damn, I'm your sister. She's like, no, every time I come, all I got to do is slave her. I'm over it. That's probably why Kara doesn't want to come. She's like, no, girl, you said you were going to make me do trim. I'm not coming no more. Love the gray. The gray. There's no gray. It's all black and white. Does it look gray on camera? It might. Black and white. Black and white. Hi, Sarah. Oh, the stairs. Oh, okay. I was like, I really wanted to do all the trim in black or gray, but my husband was just like, he just doesn't know design. Like at first I did the front door. I know there's another one in here. Where is it? No? Am I done? I thought I had one more. I just want to make sure none of the ties are pushed down. I don't see another one. Did I skip one? Oh, I think I did an extra. That's got one. Okay. I guess I got them all. Huh. All right. We got them all in. Yay! Yes, I love the stairs in gray. Because people were trying to talk me into doing the stairs in black. And then I thought of doing all the trim in black. But then I was like, I don't really want black. But I really wanted to do all the trim in black or gray. And he just, so we did, I did it white. I didn't want to overwhelm him. But he made me do, well, he didn't make me. He wanted me to do the front door in white. So I did it in white. And I didn't like it. So when he went to work the next day, I did it in gray. Like, I get the final decision. I'm doing the work. I'm making the final decision. All right, so you guys, I'm using this D. Stevens ribbon. And it's hearts. But look, the hearts are little dog prints. Isn't that so cute? They're little doggy prints. And then I'm pairing it with a 1.5 inch black with white polka dot. These are 12 inches long. And as always, I dovetail the ribbons. You're just going to fold them and cut it at an angle. Now, don't do it so deep because then you're going to have a really deep V. Unless you like the deep Vs. I used to do that in the beginning. And I was like, Jesus, that's so deep. It looks nicer when it's not so deep. And I'm just going to pinch this together. It doesn't really matter which way you do it because the hearts are going different ways. And we're going to put this in every other tie all the way around the wreath. And as always, I pull all my ribbons out towards me. Make sure you shape them out. These are wired. You want them to look nice. Just don't throw them in there and they're all a hot mess because it's not going to look as pretty. Shape your ribbons. And then I'm using this dog print one with the doggy bones, and then the white with the black dots. Okay, 2.5, 1.5. Oh Lord, do your girls in your group ever get together? Yes, Michelle. Actually, so, oh, my nails broke really low. Oh, that's gonna hurt. So I usually do a, for the girls in my group at my camp, but I sold my camp this year. But I usually do up at camp for the girls. But I think because, you know, I want to see them, I'm going to have a weekend thing that they get to come to my house and stay the weekend. But they do have to sleep in tents in the backyard. And I'll probably sleep out there with them because I just don't have enough room to sleep everybody in the house. So we're going to do tenting in the back. We can swim in the pool. I was going to get a hot tub, but after I decided to put the money instead into the house, I got to cancel my hot tub, which is making me so sad. I just don't have the money for it. Maybe next year. But we might sell this house in 3 years. And the electrician wanted $4,000 to put the hot, because it's got to be on its own breaker. And the pool side, I have like 2 separate yards because the house actually turns in the back. So the pool's this way. And then my house angles another way, so there's another whole side of yard over there. And that's the side that the breaker's on. So he has to run the wire from one side all the way around. Yeah, I sold my camp. Yep, that money's gone, girl. It's been gone. I paid off credit cards. That hurt. That was a lot of money. But I was like, nope, pay it. They were in my name. I was paying them. But yeah, taxes and stuff like that. Money went quick. Money goes quick. And if the hot tub was in stock back months ago when I would already have it, but I, you know, in the middle of renovation, I gotta admit, you know, like the light fixtures I want probably for a lot. I just have high-end taste. So it was like either get your hot tub and don't finish the house, and I started it, so that's all right. And we might sell it in 3 years, so I didn't want to spend 11 grand on something I might sell. But you never know. Maybe I'll get it next year. I really wanted the one. I never really wanted, I mean, I love hot tubs when we go to resorts and stuff. That's the first place when we do the pool day. I'm right in the hot tub. But I never really wanted one at home. I just never should have thought of that when we did the pool. But now that I'm getting older and doing all this work, my body needs, I just want to sit in really hot water. My mom's like, take a bath. Well, bath water gets cold in like 3 minutes. Like, no, it's not the same. I'm just not a bath person, but I'm a hot tub girl. I would need a cot. Oh, I have air mattresses. Well, maybe not a lot of them. And I have a huge four rooms tent. It's huge. So I could probably fit 2 double beds in that. And yeah, but I'm inviting some of the girls, you know, that want to come from my design group. Figured we'll all hang at the pool and lounge, and I might do it at state fair time. That way we can all go to the fair. I was like, oh my God, I should do it when the fair's going on. Because then we could go to the New York State Fair. You do have to have your shots, though. You have to have your Corona shots. For sure. Because you can't get into the fair, and if you're coming to my house, you have to have Coronas. Your Corona shot. I wasn't going to do mine. I was totally against it, but, you know, I'm going to be flying to see my daughter. So, okay, I did all the bottom, so now I'm just going to transition up to the top. We're just going to do the same thing all the way around the top. So I'm just going to alternate them all the way around. But, yeah, it's so much fun when, you know, you got a bunch of girls together. It's just fun. You know, we do crafting things. You know, feed off each other and come up with ideas. Hopefully someone will teach me how to sew. But yeah, I'm not going to charge any of the girls in my group. Normally I do charge for the meet and greet. But this year, at my home, it's going to be free. I was thinking about doing one down south, the meet and greet, you know, at a hotel. But I think I'm just going to maybe wait till next year. With Corona and stuff. I think I'm going to wait. But I am going to do a meet and greet down south. Like North Carolina, South Carolina. Somewhere like that. I was thinking that the other day, where's Laura Jean? Yep. I know. I've had this, Jenny. I've had your sign or your, you know, your little dog print stuff that you sent me, the dog stuff. It's all been ready. I put stuff in my containers, the matcha ribbon, for like over a month. And I was like, I got to do that. I got to go and promote my girl. That's the only reason why I'm live, Jenny, is to promote you and Michelle. And I missed all my people. I do miss you guys. I miss being live and chatting y'all. Because y'all know I'm a chatter. I know I'm going to get much afterwards. Like, oh my God, do you have to talk so much? Yep, I'm a chatter. If you invite me, I can teach you how to sew. I got a sewing machine and I can't. I mean, it's not that I don't know how to. I got to learn how, and I just got to practice with it. You know, sew straight lines. I got to learn how to sew straight lines. But you guys, if you're in the design group, and I actually got to post that for the girls, watch like all of them want to come. I'll be like, oh dear Lord, you guys, if there's too many, you might have to bring a tent. I think Brenda's got some tents. But it's going to be fun. Usually I have I used to do 4th of July parties. And, you know, my sisters and, you know, they're all day long and, you know, drinking. So I don't want people driving and drinking home. So we would set up the tents, and my sisters and brother-in-law and all them, we would sleep outside in the tent, my other best friend. And it was so fun. It was so fun. And then we'd go to the island and watch the fireworks, which is right in town. It's called the Island, and there's bands and vendors and food. And then we'd come back here and have a fire and go swimming in the pool. But man, what a mess in the morning. Hey, Malin. Yes, North Carolina. I learned to say, yeah, like I know my aunt's a seamstress, so she makes wedding gowns. She's like, Laura, just come over. I've just been so busy. All right, so we got all the ribbon in. So let's get the sign. And again, this sign is from 3 Birds Nest Company on Etsy. And again, I'll have all these descriptions in later. You guys, I'm not going to put the descriptions to the mesh or the ribbons. I'm just going to put the descriptions, links in for the sign embellishments. Country Charm Reese, and Linda. Because you could just look this stuff up in Craft Outlet. All right, let's see. Did I have her put holes? Yep. So I'm going to grab a 26 gauge wire. Oh, that nail broke so low. I don't want it to snag. It's going to hurt. Yes, come to Topsail Island, North Carolina. That sounds nice. Is it on the water? I want a place on the water. Did you guys see last year, Hardworking Mom? She did a meet and greet, which God bless you guys, but I wasn't trying to be around a bunch of people last year. But she rented a house, I believe, in North Carolina. This house was gigantic. Oh my God, it was the biggest house I've ever seen. I think it had like 3 kitchens, 4 laundry rooms. It just went on and on and on. I was like, wow. I didn't even know she was doing that until I seen it live. It was so big though. All right, so I'm just cutting down 4 wires. They're really long. I don't know why I always cut them long. I'd rather have them too long than too short. So she's already put the holes. You can have her put the holes in where you want them, and I always have her put them in the corners. Yeah, wasn't that house gigantic? I was like, holy, I would be tired just to walk around it. Like if someone you wanted to see was on the other end, I'd be, in the day, that first day, she was showing half of it because the other half she had rented, but she didn't get the other half till the next day because there were people in it. And I was like, oh my God, you got another whole half? Dear Lord. I don't need a house that big. I don't get that many people. Hi, Vicky. How are you, sweetie? We got Raised by Vicky S on. Hi, Vicky. Vicky, did you make those big spiders in the herd? I was going to look in your shop the other day, and I forgot. Something came up, and because Kara refuses to make them. So I was like, fine. I'll just go post in the herd and to see who makes them. But now that you're on, but I thought about you earlier. I was like, oh, I'll go look and see if Vicky's got it, because I'm sure she made it. All right, so I think I'm going to put the sign up towards the top, because y'all know I'm going to have a big bow underneath it. So about right here. Oh, I really want to rip that nail. I wish I had a nail clip. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use these. I know I'm going to rip it. I have to cut that. Hold on, guys. I'm going to get over my garbage can. Oh, I can't believe I broke it. It's so low. Okay, sorry. I just didn't want to snag it. I still didn't get it. Ah! I've done that. I've snagged it and ripped it. Oh, it hurts. All right, so I like to attach from the front. So I just reach underneath. Yeah, the dog heart ribbon is from D. Stevens. Thank you. Thank you, Carolyn. All right, so I'm going to set this right here. You guys are awesome. See, I didn't need a moderator. I have all you guys. You guys are good at answering questions. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure that is where I want it. I'm going to give it a little bit of tension. Someone asked me to make a doctor. I'm working on that. Okay. Did you do the spider though? I heard they're very hard. I joined the group just to get the Meemaw, and I keep forgetting cancel. That's all I wanted was the Meemaw. And I don't know why, because it's not like I'm ever going to make it. I'd rather just buy them from you girls. They're just too time consuming for me. $20 an hour. Yeah, those Kara's like, girl, I'm not trying to make that. That thing is crazy. Plus, I think I overwhelmed her. Well, she got a ton of orders when I did Meemaw. She was doing those forever. Those were so cute. I loved Meemaw. Glamma, Mima, I'm not even sure what the name was. Love them. Right? Her Mimas were so cute. I didn't even keep one. I wanted one for my own door and I didn't. I couldn't, I could have sold 100 of them if I could, 100 wreaths. I mean, people kept messing. I'm like, I'm not taking orders. She can't keep up on the faces. It's just too many. We'll make sure we have those out early next Mother's Day, though, for sure. Okay, so we're just going to wrap it around. Oh, put tape on it. That's a good idea. I got a Band-Aid, I think, somewhere. I think I have some in the drawer. Yeah, I just don't want to snag it. Yeah, this wire's like way too long. Wait, which one didn't I do? This one. I feel like it fell a little too. Oh, come on. Pull through. Yeah, you guys, I seen this cake. It's a real cake. I'm going to try to make it. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to record that one, though, because it's huge. It's so detailed, and it's a real cake, but I'm going to try to make it into a fake cake. But it involves building houses, 3 of them on top of each other. But I'm going to try it. I gotta make time for it. We'll see. I gotta also start Christmas stuff. All right, so we got the sign on, and before I do anything else, we're gonna do a bow. It's bow time. Okay, I'm gonna push this down a little. It's way up in there. There. Nice straight. Okay, let's pull that aside, because it's time to make a bow. Oh, and you guys, you know what? Sean messaged me, my brother. I guess he sold off his craft supply and his sign. And now he's doing t-shirts. He's like, Laura, he sent me a t-shirt of a cartoon character, me. Ooh, and she was hot. I was like, ooh, I wish I was that hot. He's like, that's what my wife said, because he did one of her. All right, I'm using a 22 gauge wire now. This is a thicker wire. You want to use a thicker wire for your bow, because otherwise you're going to pop it when you go to tighten that bow. I've done it plenty of times. I like my wires super long. But yeah, he sent me as a cartoon character. And I guess he's doing cartoon characters on shirts and signs now. So he wanted me to let you all know. The 315 store makes cartoon characters on your shirts and signs. I was like, do I already have a cartoon character logo? Where are you gonna move to? Oh, I'm thinking hotel. Thank you, Vicky. I love doing those. I don't know what y'all are talking about. All right, so let me pick my ribbons. So I'm gonna use that D. Stevens. I'll read you the SKU on this. I don't know if it's still available. I've had this one. It's DS092828. Again, you have to go to dstevens.com. It's DS092828. I have some open, but I don't think that's enough. We got the doggy bone. I think I'm going to pop that with a 1.5. I got the white. What's that? Oh, I got the black polka dot. Hold on, guys. I got a lot of ribbon. I got to choose from. I got that. That. I always bring up way too much stuff. Hold on. Oh, I love that one. That'll look cute with the sign. I got the small 1.5 inch dog print. I just got to pick. I didn't pick yet. I just brought a whole bunch up. That's how I do it. There's no silver in that, so I don't want to add silver. All right, let me look. Let's see. So we're going to do a 4.5 inch. Then let's do the... All right, let me just move everything over so I can get it in the order I want it. Then I'm going to do, so we're going to do the 4 inch. I'm going to come in on top of the D. Stevens. That's not enough, so I'm going to throw it in there. Then I'm going to come in. Let's come in with the black dog print ribbon. Then to break up some of the black, I'm going to come in with this white. This is actually from Walmart at Christmas time. And I thought it was really pretty. Walmart at Christmas time. Then let's do... I don't want that next to the white. Let's do the black and white polka dot. Actually, I might do that one. Let's do the black and white print. Then we're gonna do that and end with that. That's our ribbon for our bow. It's gonna be huge. Yeah, I wanted white in it because it's a black and white. So I'm gonna start with my 4-inch, and this was from Craft Outlet. RGA is an apple 141902. RGA 141902. Yes, these Stevens, you do have to have wholesale, or you can just use your Social Security, I believe. All right, let's do the tails. I'm going to start them off at 16 inches long. Let's pinch that down. Twist. I should just throw this on the floor because I know I'm going to keep it tangled. I know, Michelle, you know I love my huge bows. I try not to do a huge bow. I really do. I can't. I want all the ribbon in it. There's just too much choices. I'm going to do an 8-inch. Wait a minute. I'm trying to line up my thing here. I think I'm going to do, is that at 8? I'm going to do an 8-inch loop on each side. So pitch it down. Every time you're putting ribbon, fluff that up. Make sure it's a real 8-inch. Every time you're putting ribbon in here, you're gonna, when you get to the other side, you're gonna twist it. That way, hold on. When you lay it down and come back up, the right side will be facing up. Set it in there. We're gonna do an 8-inch on the other side. I'm gonna make a bow dabber that's got a freaking measuring thing on it. I always gotta use my table here. Because I can guesstimate poofs, because that's not a big deal. But I like my loops to be just right. And even then, I still have to adjust them. And I think I'm going to do 2 loops on each side. Thank you, Jessie. Yeah, the sign is from Linda from Three Birds Nest Company. I went to her shop the other day, and it said she was taking a short break, so I didn't try to message her because I just figured if the shop wasn't open. Yeah, Etsy, I shared her link for the last sign I used on my Facebook page, and I put it right in the post, which I don't even ever do. I never even put my own link in the post because Facebook does not like you to make a third party and take you off Facebook. So Facebook penalized me and told me they were not going to share me around so people can see my stuff. And I was like, oh man, I had to hurry up and take it down. I was like, I usually put it in the comments, but I don't know why I did that. I wasn't thinking. Yeah, and I didn't see that right away because I don't go on Facebook every day because I was busy. And I didn't see it till like a week later because I post something and I only get like 6 comments, and I was like, wow, nobody remembers me. And then I seen, oh, Facebook said they're not gonna. I was like, wow, jerks. Facebook annoys me. All right. If I could put my design group on YouTube, I would. All right, so we got the 2 loops on each side with the 4-inch ribbon. Now I'm gonna come in with the 1-inch D. Stevens. Yeah, she's on break. Yep, I'm using the Bodabra. All right, so I'm going to come in with the D. Stevens ribbon. It's hearts, but remember their little paw prints. So cute. I think I bought this for, I actually bought this for Valentine's Day, and I didn't really, I just seen hearts. I didn't pay attention to it and clicked and bought it. And when it came, I said, oh, they're dog paw prints. I didn't notice that when I first purchased it. But it's coming in handy right now. All right, so I'm going to do these 2-inch loops, 2.5-inch loops. I'm going to make sure they're just a little smaller than that 4-inch that I put down in front of it. I don't measure, that's just how I do it. I measured that first one, and then I just go off of those loops. So let's get them in. And I just want to give a quick shout out to Debbie in the UK, because I haven't been on. And usually when I come on, it's like 1 in the morning, and she gets up to watch me. I think that's so sweet. I would just watch the replay if I'm sleeping. Right? Facebook annoys me. All right, so we got the 2.5-inch ribbon. Now I'm going to come in with the 1.5-inch dog print and bone ribbon, and we're going to do 2 loops on each side. I gotta find my board so my ribbons stop tangling like this. It's such a pain. I'm going to make them just now. When you're measuring and using your loop as your previous loop as your guide, you want to make sure they're off to the straight on the side, not up here, because that's not inaccurate. You want them on the side. So go off that previous loop, and I'm just going to do it around the same size twist. We're going to do 2 loops on each side. I like a big bow and I cannot lie. Yeah, I got a Regency cart full. I'm like, oh, do I want to spend that much money? No. I got to go take some things out of it, which is going to be really hard. And I do that at D. Stevens. I put about $4 grand in the cart, and then I got to go back and wean it all out. It's so easy, though. You want it all. Okay, so we're going to just take this. Again, I'm just using my tails as my guide to where to cut it and cutting them all at the same length. So, wholesale license, you have to go to your, oh my God, it's been so long. Mike did this for me. I believe my business license, I had to go to the clerk to get my business name to make sure no one else had it, which you don't need to do, but I did. And I believe that's through, I'll have to ask my husband, but I think you can put your Social Security in if you don't have it for a year, and then they want you to have your license number. But I'll look into that, Jesse. Message me and I'll let you know. It's been so long since I've done it. I don't remember. Actually, Hobby Lobby, I have a certificate of authority, which usually is fine for not paying tax when you're at the stores. And my thing was up, and now they said I need something else. It won't accept it. And I was like, what? I've been using this for 3 years. What do you mean? So we got to look into that. I forgot what form she said it was. But no, they're doing things different, and you got to have another certain form. It's like, dear Lord. I was like, does that mean I got to pay tax? She's like, no, we'll take it off. Yeah, because I ain't pay tax on all this stuff. Went there to get one thing, and then I ended up in the fabric department. Forget it was the Christmas fabric. I was so excited. Oh, what the hell? I forgot that was on there. Get off. I don't want you. Jesus. All right. I love this. This is nice. So this one is from Walmart at Christmas time. And we're going to do 1 loop. Come on. Come on. Come on. And I'm going to go a little shorter. So again, I'm going to use my 2.5 inch below. I'm going to use that one, not the 1.5. We're going off the 2. I'm going to lay it down and just make sure it's shorter than that 2.5. We don't want it longer because there's no point in putting it in if you're just going to cover all your ribbon. Yeah, just message me, and then when Mike gets home, I'll ask him, because he does all the computer stuff. I don't do, like, I don't do any of that. I have I joined like a program, so anything I swipe on my business card goes right to my computer and keeps track of it all. There's so much business stuff and YouTube things that I need to start getting on, but it's computer stuff and I'm so bad at it. It's just time consuming. All right, so I'm going to come in with this checkered print because the checkered print ribbon is in, I believe, the dog bone. It's in one of the things I'm using. So we're going to go ahead and put that in there too. And I got it in the 4-inch. We're going to do 2 loops on each side. And again, I'm just going to use that 2.5 inch. I'm going to go a little shorter, I think. Not much. Twist. We're going to do 2 loops on each side. Oh, was it Michelle that spent 140, didn't even make it to the ribbon? Oh, girl, that's easy. It's so easy. I went in just to get, what did I go in? Oh, I needed a cake form, a styrofoam cake form, because my cake keeps evolving. I really got to get it made because I keep adding to it. So I wanted it to be a double decker. It started off as a single, but now it's going into a double. And if I don't hurry up and get it, it's probably going to be a triple. And then I said, oh, I need orange fabric. And I spent, I think, 140 just on fabric. But Christmas fabric was out. And I was like, oh, I might as well just grab them now. I don't like I have to run to the stores for things. I like to already have it. So I try to stock up on things. All right, so I'm going to come in now with this ribbon. I think this ribbon's so cute. And this one is from Sims. I can tell because it's got that little tag on it. They always put their number on it. And it's covering the number. It was $5.25. God, I don't know how long ago that was. I'm sure it's not now. Let me know. Oh, it's ripping it. Oh. No, I can't read you the number. Every time I try to peel the tag, it ripped it. I can't see it. But this is from Sims. And we're just going to do 1 loop on each side. You know who does really pretty black and white wreaths is Kara. Kara loves black and white wreaths. Kara's Creation. She's the one that does all my faces. She does really pretty black and white. I'm going to make that shorter. Twist. And I love to end with a 1 inch in the front. I don't think I have a 1 inch. I have to look. I do, but it's in a stripe. And I didn't want to put a stripe. I'm trying to stick to circles or the checkered. Let's cut that. I need a wholesale license. Yep, PM me guys and I'll let you know. All right, and then we're gonna end it with this Swiss dot. And it's white with the black Swiss dot ribbon. We're gonna do, I'm just gonna do 1 loop on each side. I should have brought that 4 inch back up to the front, but I didn't. I was gonna use that 4 inch again and I forgot. Oh well. All right, put the rubber bands on. And let's see. All right, so I'm all done. I'm gonna grab my wire from underneath and I'm gonna cross this one over to the other side. I'm gonna grab the other side and cross it to the other side. Open up, open, open. Okay, so I'm gonna push this down nice and tight and pull on that wire. Give it a nice pull. Pull it up, holding it tight. Bring your wires to the back. Do not tip your stack. Your stack are all these ribbons that are stacked. You want to keep those straight. I'm going to go ahead and give it some tension and tighten it up, squeezing it. Then I'm going to twist the whole bow. Oh, keep loosening my grip. Ooh. There we go. Thank you, Judy. How are you doing, sweetie? Judy, I miss coming down. I want to come to New Orleans again. I loved it down there. It was so nice. I had so much fun down there. Okay, so I'm just going to fluff it up. So I'm always going to put my 1.5 inch ribbon on the side of the 2.5. So 2.5 goes in the middle, 1.5 inch goes on each side. Okay, don't be afraid to really yank these to get them where you want them. 2.5 in the middle, 1.5 inch on each side. Two and a half in the middle. And then we just did one loop of that. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Oh, I was like, did I do 3 loops? That's the tail. Got a little confused on that one. 2.5 up in the middle. It always looks like I'm killing my bowl when I fluff it, doesn't it? I'm killing it. All right, let me just pick it up. I don't know if I twisted that enough. Don't you come undone. All right, hold on. Let me just fluff it in my hand real quick. Really, really quick. There's the bow. So I'm going to put the bow right below the sign. I feel like my sign fell a little. It should have been up a little higher. Little booger. Sometimes when you're tightening them, they slide down. I'm going to set this. I like it to be right below the sign. So I'm just going to tuck my wire in the middle, right underneath that sign. Grab it. Do not poke your fingers because it hurts. Thanks, Michelle. I know, they are huge. I love big bows though. Okay, so let me turn this around real quick so I can get it where I want it before I tighten it. Lose my wire, so let me just grab that onto something real quick. I gotta ship that over. There's so many other wires under there. All right, so I'm gonna pull this off to the side. Is that twisted? All right, let me get that wire. Okay, so I'm going to give it some tension now. I'm going to pull it down. Right there. My crossbar's right in front of it. I'm right underneath the crossbar, so I'm going to go ahead and twist it once just to give it some tension on that crossbar. And then I'm going to pull all my wire up to the top. When I have a bow, I don't like to attach my bow to the sides or the bottom. It makes your bow kind of dipwards down, or it's going to pull it over to the side. So I'll attach it, I give it tension, tighten it, and then I pull my wire up, okay? That way I know my bow's not going to dip. And I try to get it, especially with wire, around a crossbar because your wire and stuff can slide. So I'm going to put it around a crossbar. I'm just trying to find one. Where did it go? That up on the top? Yep. So I'm going to go around the crossbar. Hold on, I just trying to get in there. Okay, I lost my tension, so I got to squeeze it again. Okay, we want it nice and tight. Okay, think that's good. Okay, my sign's a little tight on this. It's dipping in on the bottom because I got it too tight. So I'm going to loosen that wire real quick. I just got to find out what wire it was. There's so many wires. Okay. Actually, let me cut these wires down because they're so freaking long. I knew that one corner was too tight, so I'm just going to loosen it just a bit because I can tell the bottom of the signs is dipping in a little. And I don't like it. I tightened it too much. Just push it up. Hi, Marie. Thank you, sweetie. Hi, Debbie. How are you? You're back from supper? I'm going to eat yesterday's leftovers. It was so good. I got to hurry up and get to it, though, before my husband comes home and goes, are you going to eat that? Because then I always let him take it. So I got to hurry up and go eat it. Hold on. I'm just trying to loosen that. God, these wires are like, I don't know why I use so much wire. All right. I'm stuck. Let me cut some down, though. Look at this. Is how much... Well, you probably can't see it, but look how long that extra wire was in the back of it. Yeah, you don't need them that long. Okay. I just had those corners too tight there. I didn't like how they were dipping in. And sometimes if you get something that is dipping in, I'll throw a poof. I'll just take some mesh and throw it underneath it to help it stay up. And actually with my tails, I also take a ruffle and I throw it under here. If it's, sometimes my bows are really big. And I don't like if the wind's gonna blow and it's gonna show a dead spot. So sometimes I'll put a ruffle underneath to help keep those tails up. It really depends on the bow. This one's fine, it's got enough stuff under it, but sometimes it doesn't. Thank you, Nancy. Okay, let's fluff her up. And then I'm just gonna trim the tails down. They actually could have been a little longer. I'll have to fix that sign because it's still not where I want it. Okay, let's just dovetail all these tails. I'm going to cut them pretty much at the same length, unless some of them are already short. There we go. Let's see. The 4-inch ribbon, I always cut at an angle. Oh, that one's not done. The 4-inch ribbon, I'm just going to cut at an angle. So I'm just going to take my scissors and just a slight angle. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I think I got them all. Make sure you got one of the tails on each side. Sometimes they both want to go to the same side. So just separate them all. Let's just roll this one. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to start rolling it. But I'm not rolling it so it's all in the middle. I'm going off to the sides, just like that. I'm going to pull it. So we got some little rolls there in the front. And on this side, this one, I'm going to roll it this way. So I'm angling it to the opposite way. And then I'm just going to pull that nice and lightly. And then you got your little roll loops. Now the wind is really going to undo this. Jelly ribbon's the best for that because jelly ribbon will hold very well. If it's really windy out, the wind's just gonna undo that. But you just, if it does, just roll it back up. If that's the way you wanted it. The other day I had that scarecrow wreath I made. Old Lake Farm scarecrow, which was so adorable. On the door, and I went to look out the window to see if a package came that I was waiting for. And I see a little bird sitting right next to the door. Little bird. So I'm watching him, and he's staring up at the door. First I was like, oh, what's he doing? Well, he was flying up into the wreath, the scarecrow, because I had the, oh, dear Lord, what's it called? You know, the straw-looking stuff. Oh, my God, I got a brain fart. Oh, my God, what's it called, you guys? Oh, well, whatever. It was climbing on the door taking that. The raffia, thank you. Brain fart. It was stealing the raffia from my scarecrow. I had to bring it inside. I was like, you little shit. Hold on, guys. I need a tissue. Because I put raffia hanging down in the front of the boat. And he was like, ooh, I got raffia to build a nest with. So it's like, I was taking pictures that day of it. And I forgot to bring it in. I was like, let me bring that in before I go out there and all the raffia is gone. I could not think of the name. I get brain farts all the time now. It's so bad. I mean, I had a harder time before brain farts. Not gonna lie, we can't blame it all on that. I'm just gonna say I survived the 80s. We all know. All right. So we got all the ribbons and the beautiful bow. Now, let me make sure I'm not. Oh, yeah, that's not hiding it. Okay. So let's get these balls I made last year, and I've never used them. So I'm like, oh, maybe I'll use those. And all this is that, did I make these ones? Yeah. So it was black and white. I had to think about it. I did. It's the black and white rope, and I just glued it and just kept going in circles, you know, wrapping it all the way around. And I have these two that I was going to use this in a black and white something I was doing last year, but I never used them. Oh, that's okay, Lucy. Hi, Lucy. I appreciate you joining. And you guys, if you're just joining or watching the replay, don't forget to share. I had a snake in the wreath. Oh, really? Oh, you mean you put a fake snake in it, or you had a real? I had a snake in my wreath. A fake snake? Carolyn, are you talking about a fake snake? I had a bird nest. Yeah, I had a bird nest. My mother, I gave her a tulip wreath, and it had a bird nest in it. They kept bugging her wreaths. She's like, I can't leave them on the door. They keep building nests in them. I'm like, Mom, put a fake snake in it. They won't bother it. All right, so now we're going to use Jenny's. I love these. They're so cute. The Woof from Jenny, Country Charm Wreaths. So I got that, and then the cute little dog print. And then I also brought up some black ornaments. And I have these little embellishments. I think these were from Claudia's Decor. Or actually, nope, this is from, I got this off Craft Outlet. I've had it for a while. I have never used it. All right, so let's figure out where we want these. I think I might do, put the paw print like right here. I like things that are kind of tucked in. Let's do Woof over here. And I kind of like things that are tucked in. Woof. I'm going to put a ball. I only got 2. I like things in 3s. I'm not going to use these. That's why I didn't use it. I need one more. So let's get these. Actually, oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to turn the glue. I just forget my glue gun. So I just have these black ornaments. These were from the at-home store. So I'm just going to place maybe 3. Let's do one there. I don't want it so... And I'll do one over here on this side. So I have one here. It's a triangle. Boom, boom. I'm trying to figure out where I want my woof. Woof. Right there. Okay, and I'm going to put these little sprays. I'm going to pull this little ornament hanger off, and I'm going to stick my tie, but I would stick hot glue on that first, and then on your work wreath forms. Now, you can only do this if you have work wreath forms. Can't do it with the pipe cleaners. I'm going to stick that one right there. Let's do this one over here. Actually, I might just put these balls in there just because I got them. Why not? Let's put one here. I'll put another one over here. I'm just going to put them off to the sides. I gotta wait, my glue gun's not on. Son of a gun. This one's broke, I can tell. I'm gonna rip this so it's in 3 different pieces. Come on, rip. This one needs to be glued. I can tell it's gonna fall off. Okay, let's pull these up. Alright, I'm gonna just stick these around. Roll them in a little. I don't like things sticking really far out on the wreath. I'm going to roll them a little bit. Put one over here on the outside. Let's do another one over here on the outside. And then we'll stick this one up towards the top. Oh, I always forget to turn the glue gun on. I can't stand it up because the balls are going to fall. Everything's gonna fall. All right, let me twist this really quick. All right, let me see if my glue gun's hot. And actually, you know what? I'm just gonna wire these ones in. So I'm gonna take my 26 gauge. Oh, I got that extra long wire I cut off. We're just gonna use that. I'm gonna just do a little pinch back here. Poke it through. Just like that, twist it off. If you could glue, if you don't have to glue and you can use wire, because if someone lives somewhere really hot and they have all day sun on their door, they might not have a good roof line, things can melt off. I mean, I've never had that problem, but if I can wire it, I try to wire them. Actually, let me move the ball because I know it's gonna fall. And I'm gonna go right through this roll right here because that's gonna help support it to stay where I want it. So I'm not moving it out of my way. I'm gonna take the wire and go right through it. Put it right on that corner. And then I'm just gonna tuck it under and wrap it around the wreath form. Thank you, Jamie. Those are so adorable. Did you do a tutorial on the video on how to make those ornaments? No, Nan, I don't think so. All that is black and white rope. Home Goods. Where's my spools? I bought like spools. They were around like a wooden. They were really cute. I just bought those kind of I just like the way they looked as decorations. And it had black and white rope on it, twine rope. And then I bought a gold one. I bought 3 different ones. So I just took that, and again, it's just black and white rope. It comes like that. It's like white, then black, then white, then black. And then I just kept wrapping it around. I just hot glued, and just kept going in a circle. They're super easy. You don't need a tutorial on that. It's just glue and rope. Okay, I might have to cut these down because I don't. Actually, I'm going to put them in the back. I don't want them to block my woof. My woof. Okay, let's glue, or not glue. Let's do the same thing on this one. I'm going to poke it, just pinch it and poke your wire through. And then twist it off. You're welcome. Interconnection is buffing. Oh, really? Okay, Bernadette, you go watch the replay, girl. Thank you. I appreciate you coming on. Okay, again, I'm going to move my mesh so it helps support this to stand up better. This wire's thin, so sometimes it wants to bend. Okay, wait. Stay up there. Come on, where'd you go? It keeps bending. Come on, you little bugger. I can't find it. Poke through. Got it. Okay, I'm gonna put this one. I'm gonna tuck it under right there. Okay. Wrap that around your form. I try to wrap my wire at least 3 to 4 times, and then in the back where all the other wires are, I grab them and I wrap all the wires to all the other wires. So if something comes undone, the other wire's holding it. Like nothing's ever falling off my wreath. Jenny's got one in my wreath. She's like, oh, I'll let you know. Okay, come on, gun, be hot. Okay, so I'm just gonna put glue right over that hole. And then I'm gonna use my tie. I'm gonna stick that tie right in the hole. Oh, I missed it, Jesus. I totally missed it. And I think I'm gonna throw a 4-inch ribbon up on the top. Usually if I have a 4-inch ribbon, I like them on the sides and on the top also. I don't like it just in the bow. But let's go ahead, and these I'm just gonna glue in. I'm using my ties to the wreath form, and I'm twisting it off first, and then I'll hit it with glue. Stick it in there and let those ties hold it too. So that way if the glue came undone, you still have the ties holding it. Okay, who else has got to go in? Down here. Let's get that tie to hold it. My tie's not that. Come on. It's a little short. Ugh. I'm strangling it. Okay. Stand it up a little. Is that backwards? It is. I didn't realize there was a front and back on these. All right, I gotta open up this tie because it's too short. Gonna hit it with a little glue. Glue webs. Hate glue webs. All right, let's do this one. But you guys make sure you're checking out Emma Beek's Creation and Country Charm Wreaths. And if you would love to join me, we'd love to have you. And that's LJ's Designer's Loft. Is this one in? And it is $20 a month. I do mainly tutorials, but I do lives every now and then, especially if I'm running late. Like, sorry guys, I'm going live. And, you know, the girls are great. Like, if people need help with stuff, and, you know, we all help each other. Very, very talented ladies in my group. Some of them I think are just in there to support me because I really don't think they need my help. But I appreciate it. Like Jana, remember retired in Wreathin? Jana doesn't make wreaths no more. She sold all her stuff. I'm like, Jana, you know, you don't have to stay in my design group. You don't even make wreaths. She goes, Laura, I'm in your group to support you. I'm like, aw, that's so sweet. I just love you guys. Okay. Did I glue everything? Oh, the balls. Do you guys think they need them? I don't know. I don't want to overkill it. Maybe let's do this one down here. Wait, let me look. I'll have to look when I get it on the door. I don't know if I'm going to add these, but I do know I'm going to pop a 4-inch up at the top. So let me just move this over really quick. And I usually do it a little bit longer. So they were, what, 12 inches? I'm going to cut this at 13. And I'm going to go ahead and dovetail this one. blue. And let's see if we can just throw this one behind. God, this ribbon, this one tail is really wrinkled. I might have to get my straightener and iron it out, which I would never usually do, but it's super wrinkled. And this one I'm just going to throw up. And of course, I just glued that down. So I'm just going to grab a pipe cleaner. I'm going to just twist it around. And I'm going to throw this right up behind. All right, let's see. Which one do I want it behind? The front or the back? I think it'll be more visible in the front. But do I want it in the back? Sometimes you just got to look. I'm going to throw it in the back. Usually I throw it in the front, but I'm going to try the back today. And again, if I get it on the door and I think it looks better in the front, I'll just move it. But I just glued down that spray, so I'm going to have to use pipe cleaner. Just put it right in there. Oh my God, I can see glue webs everywhere. Get off my wreath. I hate glue webs. I'm just joining. Where did you get the heart ribbon? The heart ribbon is a D. Stevens. It's actually paw prints. It's hearts with paw prints. The hearts are paw prints. And it's a D. Stevens. And I'll redo the SKU one more time. See, they're little paw prints. This SKU is, you got to go to dstevens.com, and it's DS092828. DS092828. All right, guys, I think I'm done. Let me just straighten it all out, and I'm going to hold it up. Now, I was going to maybe put a 4-inch on the sides. I need to look at that. Usually I like the 4-inch on the sides. But I don't know if I need it. I don't think I do. You really, really can tell. Like right now, I'm like, no, I don't need it. And then I'll get on the door and I'll be like, oh, dear Lord, I need it. On the door and in the photos is when you really can see where you might have missed a spot, or you might have too much of something, or... All right, let me hold it up. Phone call. God, it's getting dark in here. Sorry, guys. My tank top keeps falling down. Jesus. The girls just pushed it down all the time. I don't know what it is. It always does it. And there it is. Isn't it so pretty? Dun, 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 dun. I'll probably won't list this in my shop till tomorrow, guys, but this will be listed tomorrow in my shop. It's kind of just, I don't think I'm going to get the right lighting right now on the door. I try to use the natural sunlight. But I don't know, it might be too dim out, especially with the black and white. But we'll see. If it comes out good on the door, I'll wait. I'll post it tonight. But if not, I'll post it in the morning. Super pretty, though. For all you dog lovers. I was going to get a sign. So I went in Etsy, and I was going to get this sign says go away, because I want it for my door. Go away. But then I seen, I can't even swear or say the names. This shop in Etsy, like all her signs were like, F off, F off. I was like, oh my God. Like, I love them. Like, oh my God, if I did those live... You know, because some people don't like coming to their door unless you were invited, especially solicitors. I can't stand when solicitors come to their door. So this was like, you know, F off and go away. I'm like, I wonder how many followers I would lose if I do this side. But I'm doing one that says go away. I love that. I sent Jenny the link. I'm like, Jenny, check out this lady's shop. Oh my God. Like all her signs had swear words. It was so funny. I was like so happy, you know. Do it. Oh, I am. Well, I'm doing the go away. And we might be brave and do one that says F off, you know. Not all of us are saints. I mean, everybody I know swears. It's part of my language. Thank you, Debbie. Tell little Reese I said hi. Hi, Reese. Thank you, Judy. It was nice seeing you. Hi, Diane. Thanks for joining me, sweetie. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Thanks, Jessie. You guys who wanted to ask me questions and I wasn't sure of the answer, just message me. The lady that wanted me to look at her shop, just message me. Oh, and I got a list. You guys, Mima. Was it Mima? Yeah, so one of the girls in my group made Mima, and she's not selling it. So again, none of you guys would know me if I didn't do lives. And I don't think she does lives. So, you know, she's got to build up that following. But I'm going to post that to my page. So if any of you guys are looking for a wreath, and it's super adorable. Her wreath is super adorable. So I'm going to share that on Laura Jean's Wreath Room on Facebook. So if any of you guys are looking for a wreath for your mother, your grandmother, it'll be on my page for you to see it and if you want to buy it. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Deborah. You guys, oh, there's Debbie. Hi, Deborah. I didn't even see. Did you just get on? Girl, go to bed. I was just telling them. She always watches me, and it's like 1 a.m. I appreciate you guys, and you guys all stay safe. And don't forget, I'll be live tomorrow, probably around 6, okay? I'm trying to go live a little earlier, but just make sure you sign up for that notification bell. I'm not sure what side it's on, and click all. So you'll get all my notifications when I'm live, because YouTube's notifications work. And please remember, if you're just watching the replay, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Don't forget to share. My God, my glasses are so dirty. They're like fingerprint city. And you guys all stay safe, be blessed, and I will see you when I see you. Bye, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.